Welcome to the Football Betting Show on Scotty Bet TV. Thanks for tuning in, and over the next 5 or 10 minutes I hope I can put you in the right direction for all your football tips this weekend. Well, over the last couple of weeks we've had a little digest and seeing how teams have played. Let's see all the stats and facts, so hopefully we've got a bit of a gauge in how teams are going to play. Now first up is Everton versus Southampton. Everton 10-11 to win this one, Southampton 100-30. Fully expect Everton to be in everyone's accumulators up and down the country, considering their impressive home record against Southampton. Reeds unbeaten in 13 at Goodison. In fact, Saints have only won 2 of the last 35 at Goodison in all competitions. Fully expect Marco Silva to make Goodison a fortress like he's done with all his other teams. He does make his home teams very tough to beat. Tips for me in the Everton-Southampton game. Well, I did notice last weekend he looked dangerous, Everton, from set pieces for the first time in a while. First goal comes from a set piece too. Ball in the box, Michael Keane was up there, bounced to Richarlison and he Julia Blythe. So I feel as if the 14-1 on Michael Keane anytime goal scorer stinks of a bit of value for me. That I think there's something in that. Mason Holgate 18s. Just that set piece Everton looked dangerous at. So I think that there's a bit of value in there in Mason Holgate and Michael Keane to score at any time. But the tip for me in this one, I can't believe the price of it, to be honest. I really can't. It's Everton to score 2 or more in the match. I thought it'd be odds on. It's odds against. It's 6-5 Everton to score 2 or more goals against Southampton. That's the tip for me in that one. Monday night, across Stanley Park, well, down to Selhurst Park rather, Crystal Palace take on Liverpool. Liverpool 4-9 to win this one, 4-1 the draw, 6-1 Crystal Palace. Now, a lot of Liverpool fans have said Palace is a bit of a bogey team for us, blah blah blah. Well, I don't see it that, and the stats back that up. Liverpool won the last 5 out of the last 6 against Crystal Palace. In fact, they've won the last 4 visits to Selhurst Park, so they're not a bogey team at all. Fully expect Liverpool to win this one. They're much a better team than Crystal Palace. Yeah, I get the Monday night thing and etc, but I just feel as if Liverpool just got too much quality in terms of what's on the pitch against Crystal Palace. So if you're looking in terms of having a bet, Liverpool both teams to score and win 2-1, bit of value in that, best back in that instead of the 4-9. But tip for me in this one, I backed it last weekend and it weren't his fault, it was the opposition really. Fully expected better from West Ham, didn't get the foot in at all, weren't that type of match, and it went against Naby Keita, to be fair. I think Naby Keita is one that's going to get his name in the referee's notebook quite a lot this season. He was 9-2 last week against West Ham. A few bookmakers have cottoned onto that and reduced his odds to 100-30, and I still think that represents a bit of value. 100-30 to be carded against Crystal Palace away from home. I think that 100-30, I think it'll be odds on by the time Christmas comes to be carded. Picked up 11 yellow cards last season in the Bundesliga, 4 red cards in the Bundesliga last year. High intensity of the Premier League, Monday night football, under the lights at Selhurst Park, right up our street. Naby Keita to be carded, best price 100-30. Now Scotty said this week, I was looking at Manchester City -2 goals, best priced at 5-6. I don't know about you, is that too skinny? I don't know, maybe. But I've gone with Chelsea Arsenal anyway, 5:30 kick-off at Stamford Bridge, over 2 cards for Arsenal. 5-6, 4-5, you can shop around, get your best value. You may even get even money. So over 2 cards in the Arsenal match against Chelsea for Arsenal, 5-6. But a bet that I do like the look of, and it's got a bit of value as well for Scotty's Cert. It's Aaron Ramsey to be carded. He's 4-1 best priced. A lot of frustration with the Arsenal fans why he's playing at the moment because of his contract situation. So I think that'll boil over onto the pitch too. So Aaron Ramsey to be carded, best priced at 4-1. The outside bet for me this weekend, well, I'm not saying it's going to happen as such, but I think there's a bit of value in it. Reason being is that there's a player now in N'Golo Kante in the same match as we just mentioned, that's playing further advanced up the pitch. He's not playing a defensive midfield role anymore. So, and he scored last weekend, didn't he? He proved that by pressing on forward. So N'Golo Kante, anytime goal scorer this season, represents a bit of value too. One bookmaker has cottoned onto the fact that he's 5-1 anytime goal scorer. Paddy Power have left themselves wide open, take a bit of advantage of that. He's 11-1 to score any time. So I just think that represents a bit of value there in the anytime goal scorer market. Acca time. 4 homes, so get your pens ready. I know this is very popular amongst punters. Got it nailed up a couple of times last season, so fingers crossed we can do likewise. 4 homes, 2 in the Championship. Leeds at home to Rotherham. Leeds 3 wins on the spin, scoring 9, beating Derby, beating Stoke. Fully expect them to beat Rotherham. West Bromwich Albion at home to QPR. West Brom cracking win last weekend at Norwich. Also carried that on to the Carabao Cup this week. Portsmouth, fully expect them. They've to win as well. They've won 2 league games on the spin. They're playing Oxford. They've lost there 2. And also had Stevenage 2 coupons too. Morecambe, who they're playing, are absolutely awful at the moment. Lost all 3, conceding 11, and Stevenage unbeaten in their league campaign too. So Leeds, West Brom, Portsmouth and Stevenage pays about 7 or 8 to 1 on your Acca's 4 homes. That'll do nicely. Pay for the takeaway in your ale tonight. Both teams to score. Acca gone with a bit of a risky one here. 20 to 1 through 5 games in. Let's see what happens. In the Championship, Wigan versus Nottingham Forest and Bristol City versus Middlesbrough. In League 2, Fleetwood versus Rochdale, Walsall versus Gillingham. And in League 2, Bury versus Forest Green. Pays 20 to 1, well worth a couple of quid on your both teams to score accumulator. So I hope I've put you in the right direction for the last couple of 10 minutes there. Let us know what your naps of the weekend are. Stay tuned on Scotty Bet TV on Facebook and on Twitter. We're on YouTube. Please give us a subscribe and I'll see you next week. Good luck.